as someone who follows baseball and watched the Boston Red Sox, this season has been disappointing. And it's funny how we now have news articles from the front office, because as we're hitting the midpoint of the Major League Baseball season, and with the midpoint of the baseball season, you get the great trade deadline. The trade deadline is over August 3rd, 2026. So the Red Sox, just like other teams who have high expectation, which Sam Kennedy, who is, now the talking piece of the front office for the Boston Red Sox, have stated that the expectations are high. The expectations are to win. The fan base expect to win. The fan base expect a winning season. But with the way that Craig Breslow and Sam Kennedy and John Henry wants to manage this team, they've managed it poorly. And it's disappointing. It's greatly disappointing, because when you have a team that is 12 games under 500 and you see that they have chances to be a great team, a team that has a decent pitching staff, with, when you look at the rotation on paper, a team that can produce offensively and have people that can play. But then you watch what Craig Breslow and Sam Kennedy has done to this team, where they've sent contracts away in Rafael Devers, where it freed up money. Anyone can have this debate over and over again about the extent of his contract and the money that was in his contract, but no one can argue the offensive power that he added to this team. The other piece of this is you lose him, and you then lose Alex Bregman, who you replaced him with, to then bring in Caleb Durbin, which Caleb Durbin has been a disappointment offensively and slightly a disappointment defensively. The other piece of this is the firing of Alex Cora. Alex Cora was literally the glue to this team and keeping this team together, and he managed his team. You can see it in a press conference. If you go back to 2024, when he asked them to, hey, can we get more moving pieces to this team? When you have a coach that is coming to the front office asking for them to be greedy, asking them to actually make moves that makes his team more competitive in the AL East, and they do not, and then the end result is that he is 10-17 and he gets fired. Where now at that point, if simple numbers, you look at this team and being 10-17, that's 7 games under 500. The team now is 31-43, which is 12 games under 500. So they're a worse team now, even after firing Alex Cora and the trade deadline coming up. And Sam Kennedy saying it's disappointing that they may have to sell instead of actually being buyers to try to be a competitive team. That's the disappointing part about this. And things need to change. Craig Breslow, I will advocate that Craig Breslow needs to be fired the same way that he relieved Rafael Devers' contract off of the team, and then also Alex Cora out of his position.